Okay, in this video, I'm going to try to improve on the Harbor Sentry. I recorded my review on this earlier, so if you want to see my impressions and review of that, check out the video. Maybe I will put it somewhere up here. All right, this is what I would think of the Harbor Sentry. A little bit bigger boat with more men, because if they're going to be boarding, they want to be able to have enough men, because if he boards a ship, they can basically take over his cannon, and that little tiny cannon can probably roll the boat, especially if it shoots it from the side or something. Maybe if he shoots it straight back. And if you watch my video, you know that I'm not a fan of having that flag in the back there. But all right, so let's get started. This boat, I got the general instructions from someone on a Facebook group. It's a pirate Facebook group. I think it's called the Amazing Pirates or something like that. And I had to modify because I don't have all the same pieces, and I also modified it for a different reason, and I'll get to it when I get to that part. But basically, I like to keep the color counts low. I don't want it to be too flashy, so I'm going with 3 colors. Blue, because they're blue, and because some of these pieces I only had in blue. White is for like the bottom of the boat, and then black to fill in. All right, so let's get started. First, I will be creating. Oh, so here are all the pieces. Take off the camera so you see what pieces will be needed. Feel free to pause at any time and look. I would recommend that, because I didn't have all the pieces I needed, I had to use a lot of like these smaller, well, not those, but maybe like these. I had to use smaller 1x2s instead of 1x4s, or maybe longer. So, and then these, right? So let's get started with that. Put this back up. Okay. So I'm going to start with the bottom of the boat. I'm not sure what they call that. And move these pieces over, so I can build it right here for y'all to see. So basically the layout is going to look something like this. So this will be the front. This will be the back of the boat. So that's the gist of the outline of it. So let's get started. I used blue just because. I'm thinking of making another version of this maybe sometime in the future, but not now, where it's a little bit more flat and the soldiers will sit deeper in, because well, I'll show you when I get there, but it's a little bit too raised for me. I'd like it to see a little bit deeper, but all right, let's see. So I'm going to use these 1x4 hinges. I'm going to attach them. I'm actually going to attach 4 of them. And then attach those to these 1x2 bricks. Alright, so because I'm using these black pieces, I want to continue with the black, so that's where these come in. Alright, and then back here, I'm going to attach, not this piece right here to this. And this will be the rudder for the rear. Alright, let's try to keep the shape so y'all can kind of see where we're going to be getting at. Okay. And then, so the next one is we're going to go one more level up. This time we're going to attach these. So I'm using the same 1x4 hinges, but now I'm connecting it to the other 1x2 brick so that it connects there. So there. There you go. So now it's a little bit more connected, except now what I want to do is, I didn't have a piece that's long enough to connect these two, so I extended this piece so that I connect, so I can connect these two right here, right? So I think in the front there's going to be 3. So leave 3 studs. In the instructions there was only a 4 piece. I extended it to a 6 just to be more secure so far. Now I'm going to connect these pieces together. And then I'm going to take this 4x16 piece I made, attach it to the bottom. Okay, now it's starting to take shape. I'm going to take this 2x3 brick, attach it to the front here. I'm going to take this piece right here and attach it. Oh man, okay, let's see. There we go, to the rudder. I'm going to attach this piece up here with the control arm. So now they can steer the ship, or the boat. Okay. Alright, let me get this 2x2, just attach there. And then I think next we're going to make the bow line. So I'm going to use these pieces. Here. I'll attach this piece. You know what? This is where I would have this piece in here, but I'm thinking maybe I don't need it. So let's hold off. And originally this was in here, but now that I'm looking at it again, I'm thinking maybe I can do without it. So we'll see. That might throw everything off. I hope not. So I'm going to add this blue. So if anyone ever steals this boat, they'll know, hey, it belongs to the blue coats. All right. So there we have it so far. yeah, we'll see if I have to put that in or not. I'm thinking I may have to because there's another piece that goes on there, but we'll see. We'll see if I can modify it. All right, so now let's put this on there. Then it has this piece. Forgot. This is only the second time I've ever built this, really, so I apologize for... I wish I had two of these. I only have one. Otherwise it would have been perfect, so I have to kind of use this one that has two pieces. Where would I put this? I do not recall where this piece came from. Maybe in here, like that. We'll see. I'm not sure. I am not sure about that. Okay. Let's put these two. Actually, no, I forgot. This is where I modified it a little. I took these out from there and I exchanged them for these flats. And I will show you why in a bit. All right. Well, I had that there. Two of these. I'm just going to put this here because I don't remember where it went. This one is going to be a little odd, okay? thinking I want to change this, so let's see if it works. Okay, there it is. This is my replacement for the Harbor Sentry. So the cannon will be up front, and the reason they had like these 1x2 panels up here and in the front, but I took them away because then the cannon would only be able to fire upward, which I guess if you're going up against a battleship or a large ship, it's going to be shooting that way anyways. But in case they ever use this for land attacks or something, I want them to be able to shoot straight out the front, so I lowered it. Okay, so now you can have your naval guys. And your complement of Marines. Ready to board any possible pirate ships that come into the bay. I avoid putting sails because I figure if they're patrolling in a bay, you don't want to be reliant on the sails. You want to be able to maneuver the boat around as quickly as possible. So there you have it. Ready to make land for an attack or just to patrol the harbor. A little overkill for harbor patrol, but I don't know. Maybe if a small boat comes in, then only half of the Marines go out. Maybe 4 or 2, depending on the size. Let me know what you think. All right, thanks. All right, I forgot to give the sailors their oars, so now they're rolling or rowing. All right, thanks.